So, it's Sonic. Sonic Mania, baby. The game's really good, and I have played so much of it. Like, actually, let's just go to, so I sort these by amount played. And hey, look. I played more Sonic Mania than I've played Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay, that's probably not actually true, but more than I played Definitive Edition. Like, man, wild. Who should I be? That was a joke. Obviously, I'm going with Knuckles. So yeah, y'all are gonna see me go fast. I'm not used to playing as Knuckles, I usually play as Sonic. This is a mistake. And then you can just use these to... Uh-oh! Uh-oh. Actually, you know what? No, Sonic. Do. Whoops. But yeah, my moves are practiced. My moves are those of a master. Oh, just barely missed that. That would have been really cool if I'd actually, like, you know, done it. That's actually some, like, movement tech in this game. If you, like, rock back and forth with the D-pad, with the stick. But, like, press it in the opposite direction. I'm not good at it. I shouldn't be trying to do it. To be perfectly honest. Or else I'm gonna fail the first special stage. These special stages are really good, man. I've never actually gotten all the Chaos Emeralds in Encore mode, though, because, God, those special stages are so hard. I should do that at some point. But that will not be happening. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, that won't be happening. End of the stage in just about a minute. Oh, I forgot they do this. Da, 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 da. But yeah, man, the level design in this game is so good. The movement is incredible. It's a trap. It's just there to prevent you. It's there to prevent you from just holding forward. Me standing outside. Me standing at your house, at your door with a baseball bat, is also a trap. It's there to prevent you from just going outside. Or something like that, as the famous Miiverse post went. I was just talking about how good your level design is, and you go do this to me. Excellent. Then again, it's like, if you're just cautious, that stuff won't happen to you. But if you want to be fast, you gotta take risks. Nice! Damn it. No, I want to go back. I want to go back. Let me do it again. No. You have to hold down, I forgot. Two minutes. Our secret with this guy is his legs can't hurt you. If you know that, easiest boss in the game. Straight up. And of course, we got Green Hill. So obviously next is Chemical Plant. I'm too used to Mario. I keep holding Y to run and realizing, wait, I'm an idiot. This game looks really good in 60. And honestly, it still looks good in 30, but sometimes that happens, or just stays one solid ball. It's like, oh no. Ah, damn. Zoop. Give us Sonic 3 again, please, though. Please, Sega. Re-release Sonic 3. Figure out the licensing. It's too important of a game to be left in the dust. In the dust. Now for the worst boss in the game. This stupid thing. I hate it. So you're supposed to just wait until it does that, and then you can hit him. Or you could just damage boost it, like I'm not sure if I've ever fought him that way. Well, fought them. It's a robot. Man, this is... Those bouncy things are such a cool gimmick. I love it. Even though I hated it in Sonic CD... Sonic CD was not a good game, and I don't care what anyone says. It was bad. It was Sonic 1 too. And, uh-oh, another hot take. Sonic 2 wasn't... Sonic 2's level design took such a massive nosedive that it... Honestly... I can play through it, no problem, but then I just get to the end and I just don't care anymore. Now, the mobile version, in widescreen, that makes it so much better. I can cruise through that no problem. Metropolis is still kind of annoying, but, like, nothing was fixing that. This specific level has so much flow, it's so good. Why am I starting out in here? Man, if you're really into retro gaming, though, do yourself a favor, find a CRT. because so many games look so much different on them because they were like heavily designed for them. Like they knew how to design a game for a CRT. It would like smooth the pixels a certain way. And a ton of games were actually designed specifically like with that in mind. Like N64 games look a lot less jagged and a lot more smooth. Especially like in terms of like textures. N64 textures look horrible until you actually see them on a CRT, and then they're just kind of like better. We got a gamer coin. That's what I'm calling them. They're gamer coins now. I really hope eventually the CRTs come back more into demand and we get like, I want aftermarket CRTs. I used to have a big one, but then we sold it. Well, we didn't sell it, we gave it away. It was a big one that we used for a while. Honestly, I was CRT most of my gaming life. Yeah, it's because I got a perfect in the level, so. God, I have some pretty early memories of Sonic 2. Like, I was playing Sonic 2 on an emulator when I was a kid, and I didn't know save states were a thing. So I literally asked my mom if I could keep it on all night. Or maybe I didn't ask her, I don't actually know. But I left the computer on all night, just on Mystic Cave Zone. And I don't think I even I don't remember ever beating it. But I didn't know that, like, there were continues and stuff. I didn't know that you could just save it anywhere. I thought, oh, I die, that's it. Game over. So, I was emulating, but I was still getting the purest experience in the weirdest way. So this is, Puyo Puyo, which is superior to Tetris. Nah, but... just kidding, unless... But yeah, Puyo Puyo Tetris, great game. Puyo Puyo, great series. Hi, Zan. You know, there are some set photos for this Sonic movie 2, and there's a coffee shop called the Mean Bean Cafe or something like that, and that is... I appreciate that. Yeah, Puyo Puyo, great game. Play Puyo Puyo Tetris, buy it, purchase it. And I mean, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 has Sonic in it, so... The Puyo Puyo games are great. They've got so much charm, their characters are so good. Great gameplay. Boy, Eggman. You're not doing too great here, huh? Oh, there he goes. But as I was saying, CRTs. CRT's great. I have a tiny little CRT. Haven't busted it out because I haven't, like, plugged in my NES or Genesis or GameCube lately. But no way I'm letting anybody get rid of it. But, like, it's smaller than my laptop, so, like, it's a tiny boy, and I love it. But yeah, I want aftermarket CRTs. But also, like, I have literally played this game more times than I can count. Like, I have clocked in just about 100 hours in Sonic Mania. Like, not even joke. Like, game's really good. Made by people that clearly care. Level design is sublime. Music is... T-Lopes is really good, guys. But yeah, I've been a, I guess you could say, Sonic fan for a while, because, like, when I was little, you would always get the Archie comics. God, those did not deserve the end they got. They were almost to issue 300. They got to issue 296, and it just ended. Like, you didn't even have the decency. It just ended out of nowhere. They almost made it to 300. They've been going since Sonic. And you just kill them at 296. And honestly, I liked the reboot version just as much, maybe a little more than the previous one. Because the previous one was starting to get... I mean, I loved it. I love the original Archie continuity, but it was starting to get a little bloated. And the new one had some really good characters. Like, I loved... God, I can't even remember them, but their names anymore, but they were like fish people. And I loved them. They had like a fish person, a shark guy. They had a little arc with that, and it was great. They made Metal Sonic into a pirate once, and he kicked ass. Uh-oh. I'm not running on peak performance. I got too distracted in the past. Oh, fuck. But yeah, they made... No, I don't want it as a Chrome HTML document. Why would I ever want it as a Chrome HTML document? Shut the hell up. Open image in new tab. Yes. I don't want it as a web HTML file. Give me the PNG, damn it. What is wrong with you? Look at that. Isn't that cool as hell? They made him a pirate. And he ruled. He had crab legs at one point. That wasn't in the original Archie. But I also have a soft spot for the Sonic X comics, which we also got when I was a kid. They made Eggman into like a wrestler. His name was El Gran Gordo, and he was incredible because like El Gran Gordo had an arc, and his whole arc was basically Eggman just started it as an excuse as a cover-up for like evil schemes and all that. But then he legitimately got into it. But then he actually started loving it, and it's great. There was also one episode where Eggman made a bunch of clones of Sonic, and that was probably actually my first exposure to classic Sonic, because he was like the last clone. And then him and Sonic start fighting, and Sonic just straight up kills him. Like, you don't see it, but there's like a big explosion, and there's just like one shoe left. But I didn't realize he was classic Sonic. There's also an episode where they got like, there's also a comic, an issue, where they get like, essentially Matrix style teleported into the virtual world, and it's Sonic 1, and I had no idea. I had no idea that they were just in Sonic 1. Ooh, that's cool. I love the way the glass breaks. It's so cool. This was actually the first level that they made for this game. I haven't gotten into the IDW comics yet. I mean, I hear they're great, but until they have Captain Metal and, oh my god, Shard. Shard was, they brought back basically a Metal Sonic that they had like in issue 90, and this is like in the like 200 like 10, like the 220s. And they just bring him back, and he becomes like this wise ass. He was great. His name was Shard, and there are so many good characters. And then he like sort of broke, and like they never really got to clarify whether he was even dead or not. Because in the at the end of the second Mega Man crossover, Dr. Eggman basically breaks the universe, and that's why there was a reboot. But it left, and of course it was because of the whole deal with Ken Penders, a former writer. And that's not something I want to go into at all, but Ken Penders was weird as hell. Said some really creepy stuff. But to clarify about the characters. But anyway, yeah, he was really weird. And yeah, so that's what caused the reboot. And what just makes me mad is that, like, you know, they never got to, neither of the continuities ever got to end. So, you know, in the original Archie continuity, Eggman just dies at one point. Like 50 issues in, he dies, and it's permanent. they had already established before this that there was a multiverse, and that there was one where where Robotnik wins. So they had basically, he got bored and came over to to the first universe. Because he basically just wanted to try and do it again. And eventually, like, some aliens came by and turned him from a robot into a human. And that's actually how they, that's how they changed his, that's how they justified his redesign. They actually just straight up, like, said, nope, this was a different robot. He transferred himself into a different robot body. Because at this point, he was still a robot. To clarify, the alternate universe one, not the original one. That died. You literally got zapped out of existence. And the character I miss most is Nicole. Who's like a little, like, AI. Like Lynx. Who just basically really wanted to be a person, and they had some really nice art stuff. But mostly I just miss Nicole because, like, she is still one of the Sonic characters I basically think of first when thinking about, like, the whole Sonic crew. Like, of course there's Sally, but then it's just immediately after Nicole. It's like, man, I wish they would reintroduce her. Like, I'm pretty sure Sega has the... Does Sega have the rights? I hope they do. Oh no, no rings. Ah! Thought I jumped. And oh god, I'm not gonna get started on this, but the Mega Man Archie comic is the best piece of Mega Man media, period. Like, they got into free will. And then it just ended. 55 issues in, they gave it sort of an end, but there's still... God, there was so much they could have done with it. It should have gone on for so much longer. But it just never got the chance. I'll talk about it a lot more if I ever play Mega Man on stream. I'm fully expecting to look at the viewership for this part and just see nosedive. Now, does this mean I like all the Sonic games? No. Like, I liked Sonic Lost World. That one was fun. I played it when it came out. I played Sonic 2 and 3 when I was very little. We had Sonic Unleashed for the Wii, but I'm not sure if I ever played it because I was not good at video games. Sonic Colors, I played a bit. But I think that's basically it. Oh, hey, Lauren! How you doing? I just went on a very long rant about my relationship with Sonic the Hedgehog, and especially the comics as a kid. But seriously, Mega Man comic, best piece of Mega Man media, period. There's nothing but none of the games are as good as the comic. Like, I don't care how if that's a controversial statement, it's true, and all of you are objectively wrong. That's good to hear, that's good to hear. But yeah, this is actually, honestly, a really good game to stream for me, because I played it so much that I don't need to pay attention to the game at all. Like, 100 hours plus. Boink. Oh god, I could go on. I read so much of this. I gotta repeat my monologue now. So I read so much of the Sonic comics when I was a kid. Like, we got them almost every month. And I still have a big soft spot for Archie Sonic. It had 2 continuities, basically, because of a big spat with a former writer who basically took all his characters and left. And the universe, like, it never got a proper ending, which still hurts. And then their reboot continuity, I guess because of, like, poor sales or whatever, they just pulled the plug on issue 296. They got to 296 and it just stopped. They never got to end that one either. And there were so many, like, legitimately good characters in both continuities. One of them, especially Nicole, like, this AI thing, who got an arc about, like, basically creating its own body with, like, microcomputers. Oh god, yeah, it's been a thing since literally as long as Sonic has. They're still doing them, just with a different company, not Archie. And I mean, those are good. I haven't really read them, but I've heard really good things about them, but it's not the same. They made Eggman, and then there was the Sonic X comics, which was based on the anime where, like, Sonic gets put in the world with humans. Whoa, how wacky. But they made Eggman a wrestler in that one. He was El Gran Gordo, and his whole shtick was, like, he started it as just an evil plan, but he started to get really into it, and it was great. But yeah, like, I used to play, I played Sonic 2 on an emulator, and I remember I didn't know there were save states, so I left the computer on all night and missed a cave zone. I would have been able to probably beat it. Yeah, and Archie also made a Mega Man comic, and that one got more of an end, but it still felt like they could have done so much with it. I'm like, I will never change my mind on this. The Mega Man comics were better than the games. 100%. Wait, what's this room? What happened? Well, I messed something up. God, no, stop it. Let me back. But yeah, I had a weird childhood when it came to gaming, because I played a lot of old games, and now that I'm thinking about it, they were actually new games on emulators. So oh yeah, you've told me about the Twilight Princess story. But yeah, like, I played such a weird selection of games when I was a kid. But yeah, Sonic Comics went on for like 225 issues. And then reset. The universe was reset. Or maybe I'm remembering that wrong, but no, actually no, I'm remembering that wrong. But it was somewhere in like the 240s-ish, 250s. And then it reset. And then they got like 40 more issues with some great characters. Like, they did like Sea People once, and that was great and fun. They made Metal Sonic a pirate called Captain Metal. He had crab legs at one point. Also, extremely cool character design. They had really good character designs. Like, one thing that I feel like people don't appreciate about Sonic, it's fantastic character designs, basically always. But yeah, the Mega Man comics, what they did was, this sounds like it'd be bad, and I swear to God, they didn't. It's gonna seem hard to believe, but none of what I'm going to describe they did what I would consider edgily, but they went into ethics. Like, they went into free will, and like the problems with making robots like fight for causes that they can't like basically not fight. It was wild, and it was incredible, and it lasted 55 issues. Absolute disgrace. Like, better than any of the games. Like, there's, like, this one, like, series of panels that I always remember. Yeah, like, I recommend, you can probably find it for free online if you know where to look. Just look up Mega Man Archie Comics Read free online and you can probably find it. But yeah, they're fantastic. Like, there's a series of panels that I always remember, and it's just based on the NES game Mega Man 3, where it's like, oh, Dr. Light, the guy who made Mega Man, teams up with Dr. Wily, the villain, because the villain says he's turned good again. And when, obviously, Dr. Wily betrays him, in the games it's like, oh no, they don't dwell on it at all. But there's like a panel where he's just kind of sitting to himself, kind of breaking down. Just thinking that, like, it's his fault. But, like, is it wrong to trust people? Like, it is so well written that, like, it's a Mega Man comic. It's just funky Robot Man. But, like, it makes you feel things, man. So good. Die, Eggman. I have not been focusing on literally any of this for... How did I get 245 rings? When the hell did that happen? But yeah, the Mega Man comics deserve so much more love than they got. And that's always gonna make me mad. Alright, so I think I'm gonna finish Flying Battery Zone and then call it a night. So that should be like 10 minutes or so, honestly. How can I not? He's a part of my childhood. And not even, like... I didn't play Sonic Adventure until, like... until, like, a year ago. But I put 100 hours into Sonic Mania. And I'm not doing the Archie Comics rant again. Baby. And man, I was so excited to see them bring back Mighty and Ray, because like, yeah, they're obscure if you know the games, but they were part of the comics for a while. They were Sonic characters I knew before, like, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know, but like, they were part of the gang, and I'm glad that they kind of, at least for a bit, became part of it again. Because, man, they're older than Knuckles. Mighty and Ray are older than Knuckles. And yet they never get brought up. Oh god. And now I'm thinking of Bean, Bark, and Knack. They're such good characters. In the Archie comics, they were part of a team. They ended up calling themselves Team Hooligan. They stayed, if I'm remembering no, I'm absolutely remembering correctly. They were in both continuities of the Archie comics. God, they played so well off of each other. Out of, like, they made such good characters out of literally, like, no characterization whatsoever in the games, because they only appeared in, like, the really old ones, with, like, no sort of, like, writing whatsoever. They're such a group of goofballs, and I love them. Oh yeah, watch this. Game knowledge, baby! This is a special stage everyone considers to be the hardest. And yeah, I can see it. There is a glitch, or at least there was at some point, where you can just make the UFO double back on itself, and then you get the Chaos Emerald for basically free. But yeah, I still have a big pile of Sonic comics in my house. Like, they were good. I'm sorry. People can't appreciate art anymore. God, I just need to start reading the IDW comics, though. Because, I mean, it's basically the same team. It's kind of like just a third version of the Archie comics. Just another reboot. Give it to me. Haha, yes! I don't even remember what Stage 6 is like. Oh wait, now I do. Yeah, like, God, when I look back on it, my childhood selection of games was so weird. Like, I was playing Sonic 2 and 3, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, and Big Brain Academy and Boomblocks at basically the same time and could not distinguish between them in terms of quality whatsoever. Boomblocks, God, I got a copy of it for $3 at GameStop. I need to plug it back in and play it. Oh, I should do it on stream, actually. Man, I want a VR headset. I've done VR a few times. It's so cool. Super Hot VR, amazing game. I want, like, PlayStation VR or whatever. God, I'd love a Vive, but I don't really have a PC. I have a good gaming laptop, maybe? But I don't think so. If there's an alternative to an Oculus Quest that, like, is plugged into itself, like, it doesn't need external hardware, but I don't have to log into Facebook to even use it, I would love that. It's gonna be so cool when they start getting, like, full body tactile feedback into VR. Like, I think we're maybe, like, 20 years away from that. Having a... Okay, we're back. I was just yelling about how, oh no, I've just described Ready Player One. Yeah, I was just like, oh no, I'm talking about Ready Player One. And then just the entire stream disconnects. Oops. Either way, at this point, I am almost done for today. Just need to... Oh no. I do like how the mices look like computer mice. Really cute detail. But yeah, Mega Man comics, really good. Sonic comics, also really good. But God, the Mega Man comics were so good. They knew exactly what they wanted to... They didn't have... Mega Man comics they don't have the weird parts that the Sonic comics do. Also, because of them, I associate Sonic and Mega Man pretty closely together. Even though they're from, like, two different companies. They had two comics crossovers. So I do always think of them. Well, okay, not always, but it's a way easier jump for me to make than I think it is for a lot of other people. Like, yeah, Sonic and Mega Man, of course. Yeah, yeah. Sonic and Mega Man. Mega Man and Sonic. Ow! You swine. Ah! Okay, good, I got rings. Drop me! Yeah. Drop me. Drop me! Boink. Oh, this is a really cool section. No, it's not this one. Dang. Oh man, I think I missed the cool section. Yeah, oh well. Now, some people see, like, a girl in there, and I sort of see it. But I had to really look the first time I was told. I was like, what? What do you mean? That's just Eggman upside down. Got him. I hope this stream saves correctly. Really suck if it didn't. Originally that didn't have a transition, it sucked. But anyway. That is gonna be it for today. Thanks everyone for showing up. Yeah, and I'll see y'all next time.